Hi friends, in this video I am discussing about water purifier wiring diagram, sensors and actuators that are used in the water purifier, and I will also discuss its basic theory of operation. Water purifiers are one of the widely used consumer product, and its purpose is to convert drinking or non-drinking water to drinking and safe water. And some of the words which we will hear with respect to the water purifiers are RO stands for reverse osmosis, UV stands for ultraviolet light, MF microfiltration, UF ultrafiltration, NF nanofiltration. And these are the technologies with respect to the water purifiers, and a combination of these technologies are used in manufacturing of the water purifier, like RO plus UV water purifier, or RO plus UV plus UF water purifier, or RO plus MF water purifier, or only RO water purifier, or only UF water purifier. And this is a combination of these technologies of the water purifier is selected depending upon the incoming feed water. And the sensors and actuators that are used in the water purifier are pressure switch that is used for sensing the low pressure of the incoming feed water, water purity sensor, total dissolved salt sensor, level sensor that is used for sensing the water level in the tank of the water purifier, booster pump that is used for generating the high pressure that is required for RO membrane, solenoid valves that are used in the water purifier for controlling the flow of the water. And these are the other parts that are used in the water purifier. Non-return valve, which allows the flow of the water in only one direction. Here we can see this is the non-return valve, and the arrow shows the direction of the water flow. And flow restrictor, which restricts the flow rate to a particular value. For example, if we consider a 600 milliliter per minute flow restrictor, this flow restrictor will not allow more or less than this value. And this flow restrictor is used at the discharge line of the RO membrane. And water tank is used for storing the water. Cartridges are used for removing the unwanted substances that are present in the water. RO membrane is used for removing the excess TDS that is present in the water. UV lamp that emits UV light, which kills the bacteria or viruses that are present in the water. And this is the flow restrictor and its symbol. And here you can see the different filtration membranes: microfiltration membrane, UF membrane, NF membrane, and RO membrane. And their pore size, here you can see approximately 0.1 micrometer to 0.0001 micrometer. Here you can see the pore size of these membranes decreases as we go from microfiltration to reverse osmosis. And microfiltration will rejects only bacteria and suspended solids. Suspended solids are sand, dust that are present in the water. It allows virus, monovalentines, multivalentines, and water, which is our required substance. And UF, if you see it, this membrane will reject virus also. And nanofiltration, here you can see it will somewhat rejects the multivalent ions that are present in the water. And RO membrane is the best filtration membrane. It removes all the unwanted substances that are present in the water, and it makes the water drinkable. And before going to discuss about RO, so we need to know what is osmosis. For that, I have considered water as the solvent, and in which sugar molecules are present. And here you can see the solution is separated by using a semi-permeable membrane. On the left side, the concentration is less, means number of sugar molecules in the solvent are less. On the right side, the number of sugar molecules are high in the solvent, means its concentration is high. And this osmosis process is defined as, so the solvent tend to pass from semi-permeable membrane from low concentration side, that is from left side, to the right side, that is to the high concentration side. And this process continues until the solution reaches the equilibrium. What is equilibrium? The ratio of the sugar molecules to the solvent on both sides should be equal. Here you can see this is the equilibrium state. So the solvent has moved to the right side and it reached the equilibrium state. And reverse osmosis, as the name defines, it's just reverse to osmosis process. The solvent that is present on the high concentration side is moved to the low concentration side. If you see, osmosis is a natural phenomenon which does not require any external energy to happen. Whereas RO process is not a natural phenomena, it requires external energy, and this external energy is supplied in the form of high pressure, and this high pressure in the water purifier is supplied by using booster pumps. Here you can see this is the booster pump outlet, so that is connected to the high concentration side of the RO membrane, and this excess TDS that is present in the high concentration side is discharged to the drain by using this restrictor which we have discussed. So this is how the reverse osmosis works. So the blue are required water molecules, and yellow shows the impurities. So this is the semi-permeable membrane, and this is the discharge drain. So the high concentrated water that is having high TDS value is discharged to drain. So what is ultraviolet light? So ultraviolet light is having the ability to kill bacteria, virus, or cyst or protozoa that is present in the water, and this causes the diseases. Here you can see, so the region of ultraviolet light is below the visible region. So what is visible region? Its wavelength is from 400 to 700 nanometer, and it is having 7 colors, violet to red. And this ultraviolet name has come because it is adjacent to the violet of the visible region, and this ultraviolet region is further divided into 3 regions: UVA, UVB and UVC. And UVC is the region that is used for killing the bacteria or disease causing organisms in the water. So 200 to 280, this is the region that is used in the water purifiers. And here you can see on the other side of the visible region is the infrared region, and its name have come because it is adjacent to the red color. And this is how the water is treated by using the UV light. So the water after RO is passed through this UV chamber, so where the water is exposed to the UV light, and it gets treated, and all the disease causing microorganisms are killed, and the safe water is coming out and it is collected in the tank. And this is the output of the lamp that is used for treating the water in the water purifier. So most of the lamps are having a wavelength at 253.7 nanometer, and this wavelength is having the characteristic of killing the microorganisms that are present in the water. And here considered one of the water purifier, so which is having 6-stage water filtering, and it is RO plus UF plus UV water purifier. And depending upon the type of the incoming feed water, so the filtration mechanism is automatically selected by this water purifier, where either RO plus UV water purification technique is need to be performed, or UV plus UF water purification need to be performed. If it is a bore water, so RO plus UV water purification is done, or if it is a municipal water, UF plus UV water purification is done by the filter automatically. So this is stage 1, and here you can see this is the low pressure switch, and this is the main incoming feed water line, and this is the intelligent cartridge that removes unwanted substances like sand, dust, mud that is present in the water. Chemi block removes the excess chlorine and also organic impurities that are present in the water. And here you can see this is the bypass, so water is going to UF filter and also parallel to RO membrane, and depending upon the type of the feed water, so the filtering mechanism is selected by the filter. And this is the RO membrane. Here you can see this is the booster pump, and this is the solenoid valve, and this is the other solenoid valve, and this is the non-return valve. And here you can see taste enhancer cartridge, as RO membrane also removes the required minerals, so this taste enhancer cartridge will add the required minerals to the water. So after that it is passed to the UV chamber, so where it is exposed to UV light, and then the disease causing microorganisms are killed, and the safe and drinking water is collected in the tank. From this tank we will collect the water, So this is stage 3, and this is stage 4, this is stage 5, this is stage 6. So this is a 6-stage filtration water purifier. Here I am discussing the simple wiring diagram of the water purifier, and by seeing this diagram you can understand how the sensors and solenoid valve and booster pump will control the operation of the water purifier. We are feeding the AC to the water purifier, and there is an SMPS that is present in the water purifier which converts this AC to the required DC voltage, and most of the water purifier will use 24 volts DC, and this 24 volts DC is fed to the other components of the water purifier like solenoid valves, booster pump and UV lamp through various sensor interlocks. Here you can see, so this is a low pressure switch which is normally open when the incoming feed water pressure is low, and it will become normally closed when the required pressure is reached, and then this 24 volts is applied to the water level float switch, and the switch will be normally open whenever the tank is full, that is the tank of the water purifier, and it is normally closed whenever it reaches to certain level in the water tank. And after that, here you can see, so this is the condition for this float switch, and then this 24 volts will applied to these solenoid valves which controls the flow of the water, and then booster pumps which generates the required pressure. In most of the water purifiers it is around 5 kg pressure that is generated by the booster pump, and this 5 kg pressure water is applied to the RO membrane high concentration side, and at the same time this 24 volts DC is also applied to the UV lamp electronic circuitry which generates the required voltage that is required for UV lamp, and then UV lamp emits the UV light, and then it kills the unwanted substances like microorganisms that are present in the water. And this is a simple wiring diagram, but nowadays most of the water purifiers are having electronic PCBs in which a microprocessor or microcontroller is located, and various sensor interlocks is monitored by that microprocessor depending upon the logic that is written, and then it controls the outputs like solenoid valves and booster pumps. Thank you for watching my video.